Yes, yes. How to discover your purpose, part two. And I'm not gonna tell you what I said on part one. I thought about it. Like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give a little recap, make it all cute. But I said, well, if I tell them, then they won't go watch part one. So I want you, if you haven't watched part one, please go watch part one first. It's only a little bit over 3 minutes, and then come right back to part two, and we'll get you right on track on how to discover your purpose. So this is part two. The other one was part one. Go watch part one, then come back. Okay? Gracias. Subscribe and like that one too. Then come back. All right. So part two on how to discover your purpose. Guys, listen. On part two on how to discover your purpose, what I would like for you guys to do is to take action, right? So now we're going to take action. And that action is going to come in the form of just a pad. I'm looking for a pad. Just a pad. Pad? You know, a little pad. And una pluma. A pen, right? So grab a pen and a pad or a pencil. Grab your phone or notes, wherever you can write things down, right? And I want you to take action. And that action that I want you to take is that I want you to start writing down, what does accountability to you look like, right? So it's gonna be three things. First, what does accountability to you looks like as you're going through this journey of discovering your purpose, right? So I want you to start thinking about it, right? How can I keep myself accountable, right? And write down some of the ways in which you can keep yourself accountable. Does that mean maybe writing everything down? Does that mean you talk to one of your friends and they become your accountability partner on this journey? Does that mean that you're looking to perhaps approaching a coach? You know, someone who can help you along the way and also hold you accountable. What does that mean, right? How do you hold yourself accountable, right? And that's very important, because what we don't want, once we got to this point, and we did part one already, what we don't want is to kind of fall off, right? So we have to hold ourselves accountable. So write down, what does that look like to you? Does it mean that you have to get a friend, talk to a friend, a close friend, a family member, your spouse, you know, depending on your age, maybe talk to your kids? I'm not sure. Maybe get a coach. I'm not sure. But accountability, what does that look like? Second thing is, what do boundaries look like, right? So when you get ready to get on this journey of discovering your purpose, right? Working on yourself, self-awareness, working on discovering your gift and how that kind of transforms, you know, and translates into your actual purpose. Like when you're going through that journey, what are some of the boundaries that you have to think about, right? Perhaps now you have to make sure that you aren't doing certain things that are going to get you off track, right? So perhaps that means that you're going to stop doing certain things that are going to give you more time, right? Because now what we want to do is that we want to use our time and we want to value it more, right? And so, yes, we may have a 9 to 5. Yes, we have a family. Yes, we have things that we have to do. But there's going to be some things that we're going to stop doing, right? So that we can have more time to start focusing on discovering our purpose, right? And so what do those boundaries look like? Again, maybe stopping the stoppage of some things. Maybe stop hanging out with some people, you know, that perhaps aren't going to give you that positive feedback that you need, right? What do those boundaries look like? Those boundaries are going to help you start to build habits, right? And so let's focus and write down, what are some of the boundaries that you think you're going to need in order to really get going on this new journey. And the last thing that I want you to write down is, what does consistency look like to you? Right? Because now not only are we going to be accountable, not only are we going to have boundaries, but now we have to be consistent with these things, right? Because that consistency is what's going to help you really hone in on those habits that are going to become the foundation of this journey. And so write down, what does consistency look like to you, and what is it going to take for you to be consistent? And so these three things are all part of part two on how to discover your purpose. Get a notepad if you haven't done so already. Watch this video again and start writing these down, because what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to not only write it down, but I want you to look at it, read it, go over it, and really understand what it's going to take for you to really get on this journey, like seriously, right? Not kind of get on and fall off, but really get on it and really stay on it. This is the commitment we're making. And there's going to be some kind of life-changing things that we're going to be doing, because we're going to go on this journey of discovering our purpose. It's big, it's huge. It's something that we're all blessed with, and it's something that we all want, which means it's something that we all have to work hard at. And so these things, as little or big as they may seem, are going to be very important to you discovering your purpose. So guys, please take this seriously. Think about those 3 things: accountability, boundaries, and consistency. ABC. These ABCs are going to help you start to get your mind in the place where it needs to be to really take this journey serious and really go hard forward. Because I'm telling you right now, one of the best things you could do for your life is to discover your purpose. And this is the beginning. Guys, thank you so much, and stay tuned for part number 3. Oh, and don't forget, be transcendent.